Welcome to Become Endless. Today our topic is a very important one: how to make better decisions. You know, life is full of decisions. Everybody has to make them. No one's exempt from making decisions. Some are minor, small, and then there are those that are really big and tougher. You know, life can bring you a lot of tough decisions to make. So today I'm going to share with you 4 methods that I use personally to help me make better decisions throughout my life, personal life, business life, all of that kind of stuff. So starting with number 1, I find that if you have enough information, if you gather enough information about the overall decision, whatever is being placed on the table, it'll help you make a better decision. And you can do that by asking questions. You can do that by researching. You want to have more than enough information, because the more information you have, the more confident you are in the decision you make. When it comes to a lot of business stuff, as far as like when I write my books and name my companies and name my books and make decisions on different things, I like to get a lot of feedback from a variety of people. I find that feedback also helps you make the best decision. So there you go. Number 1, you want to gather information through a variety of resources to make sure you are knowledgeable about the situation before you make that final decision. If that method doesn't work for you, we'll go to number 2. Number 2, you want to weigh the benefits against the disadvantages. And what I do is I'll get a sheet of paper and I'll write down, okay, if I decide this way, what are the benefits of me deciding this way? What are the disadvantages of me deciding this way? And then on the other side of the paper, I'll write, okay, if I decide this way, what are the benefits and what are the disadvantages? And then what you do is compare the two. Compare the two. You want to go with the one that has the most benefits and the least disadvantages. And you can make a decision that way. A lot of people do that. So number 2 is weigh the disadvantages against the benefits, or the benefits against the disadvantages. That'll give you some type of peace or some type of confidence in the decision that you make. My third method for making better decisions is something that just about everybody uses already. And I would say about 99.9% of the time, this will be the right route to go. Trust your instinct. And I say that with caution though, because if you don't have enough information and if you haven't weighed the benefits and disadvantages, then sometimes your instinct can be wrong. I would say the instincts are right the majority of the time, but they're only right if you are observant, if you are aware, and if you are alert. I've trusted my instinct before and I've been wrong because I just wanted to just make a quick decision. So sometimes you can't trust your instinct, but for the most part, and like I said, most people, they will use this particular method and come out on top. But just in case you can't trust your instinct, there are some situations and some decisions that you have to make where your instinct will not even respond. And in those cases, I normally go to number 4. And number 4 is something that I've been using a lot lately in every decision that I make, because the older you get, the more you realize you really need number 4 to make your decisions. And that's to have a peace about the decision. What do I mean by having peace? Well, I mean, some decision that you make will keep you up in the middle of the night. Some decisions you make will stress you out throughout the day, throughout the entire week. I don't believe you have a peace about that decision if you're staying up in the middle of the night worried about it, if you're stressing out about it. So to have a peace about something is when you can say, okay, this is my decision. It is what it is. I'm cool with it. You know, you're at peace with it. And I think the reason why I now use method number 4 the most, because I believe being at peace about a decision is directly connected to God. And this is not like a religious protest or anything, but I believe being at peace, you're at peace with God, and God's at peace with the decision, which ultimately means no matter what happens from the decision that you've made, God will make it work out in your best interest.